simple self-defense moves. Anybody can learn using simple, short self-defense sticks. The first one's gonna be short, the second one's also short, but a little bit longer. First one is gonna be a pocket stick, also known as the Okinawan or the Japanese Yawara. This is a very traditional self-defense tool. It's super, super simple. This one is 8 inches long. I put a link in the description if you want to see what the dimensions are, how much it costs. It's not very expensive, but you can carry this with you wherever you go. It also doubles as a massage tool, a selfie stick. This is called the selfie stick. So when we're to ask you, what do you need that selfie stick for? And you don't want to tell them that you're carrying it for self-defense, you can tell them the other reason that you would carry it, which is for trigger point massage or rolling out muscle adhesions. So it also doubles as the selfie stick doubles as a self-defense against muscle soreness and tightness, tight muscles, things like that. It is also could be used as a massage tool. I use it as a massage tool, but it's a hard piece. This one's a hard piece of aluminum. It's got this grip machined into it. It has 2 ends. They're both exactly the same. The first way you use it, so this is 8 ways to use short self-defense sticks. Keep yourself safe. Anybody can learn these. First one, squeeze it very tight. Now you have what's called a fist load, and the purpose of a fist load is to increase the force of the punch for self-defense. So because you're squeezing it, it adds weight to your fist, making you hit harder, and it also keeps your hand from compressing. It compresses around and then stops your fingers from going in. And so when you strike with a straight punch or a hook punch or an uppercut for self-defense, or maybe punching down into the solar plexus to knock his wind out, to stop him in his tracks so that he stops hitting you, stops coming after you. Maybe it's a group of people, multiple people coming in, and you need a force multiplier. Maybe you can't avoid what's happening where you live or where you are, maybe where you have to go to work, you have to go home, you have to get to school, you have to get out of there. You can throw this in your pocket or in the bag. Hey, Muhammad, it's good to see you. Squeezing it, straight punch, hook punch, uppercut, punching into the stomach. The first way to use a short self-defense stick, this Yawara pocket stick, is just as a fist load, making your punches harder. The second way is to use this side coming out of your pinky to come down and strike into soft tissue to make somebody get away from you, get off of you, let you go for self-defense. These are all self-defense moves. He could be behind you. You could strike down and into the soft tissue of the privates, the groin, into that fascia between the belly button, down here, into the solar plexus. Thank you, Muhammad, for that compliment. Coming in here, you can strike, turning your body like you're doing a back fist, the person behind you to the side of you. But instead you have this, which again is going to concentrate all the force of your strike into that small tip and make it a force multiplier. So you're going to be able to stop somebody better than just using your empty fist by holding the Yawara pocket stick. You can come down over the top. Maybe they're holding on to you and you need to push it into one of those pressure points, striking down this way, striking into the top of the chest, striking into the face to make them let go. And the third way you're gonna use this short stick for self-defense, anybody can learn, is using the tip that's coming out of your thumb to strike coming forward. Think about if he's on top of you, he won't let go. You can come through the middle of his hands, pushing into here for self-defense, into here. Warning, if you hit him in here, you call it crush that. You could cause death for self-defense. If it's a life or death situation, multiple attackers coming after you, trying to take away your life, your freedom, your dignity, then you might have to do something like that. But you can also strike in here, knocking his wind out, strike in between the belly button and private parts, put him on the ground. You can come forward, come down here. You can swing it this way with your arm into that soft tissue. This is also used to push into the pressure points on the body that cause extra pain, into the belly of a muscle, either this one or into where the muscles come together, into that one if he's holding on, into that part there on the thumb, making him let go, into the top of the chest, coming down. You can use all these. Hey, Liberty Minded said his dad gave him self-defense sticks. Yeah, they are very effective. They're super simple and you can carry them most places that you go. This one, again, like I said before at the beginning, it's a selfie stick. It doesn't say self-defense stick, it's a selfie stick. So it's a self-care stick. You can roll out the muscle adhesions, where the muscle gets glued together from all the hard work from your workouts. You can press it into the top of the muscle. My hip gets so bad these days, you know, I can't cross my legs, I can barely walk. Sometimes because the pain's so bad, I can take my selfie stick and push it into that piriformis muscle for about 3 seconds, release, and then that lets it go. So it is very effective as a self-massage stick, a self-care stick, but you carry that in your pocket, throw it in a bag, you have it at any time you have to leave, get home safely as violence is increasing around us, or, you know, just, you might live in an area where there's always been violence. Muhammad asked how old I am. My birthday's in 2 weeks. I'll be 55. I'm hitting the golden age. All right, this is an 18-inch Japanese, also known Okinawan. I always say Japanese Okinawan because, you know, we talk about karate, but we have to talk about the Okinawa as being the birthplace of a lot of the great self-defense tools of the karate style. So the Okinawan Budo styles, Okinawan karate styles, they call this the tanbo. The tanbo is usually about as long as your finger to your elbow. This one is 18 inches. There's also a link in the description if you want one of these, or you can make it yourself. You just get a 36-inch dowel rod, make sure it's a hardwood, like this one is made out of oak. Yeah, Liberty Mice said it is the same size as the ones that he has or she has. 18 inches oak. This is 1.25 inches in diameter. You cut a 36-inch in half, and then you sand it really well. Sand it down. I do 80 grit, then I go to 120 grit, then I go to 220 grit. Make it super soft. Get all of the burrs out of there. Get all the splinters, so you don't get splinters in your hand. Then you soak it in oil. I use a food grade mineral oil. They also call it butcher block oil or cutting board oil. You can get them pretty much anywhere you live, and you soak it in that for 2 or 3 days. The wood refreshes, it soaks all that moisture back into it, becomes hard and strong and flexible again the way it's meant to be, and it increases the weight. So I'm going to show you the next 5 ways to use a short stick for self-defense. The first one is holding it with the short side coming out of your thumb and the long side coming here. Now this you can use to block. If someone's coming over the top to hit you, you can step behind it, or you can step into that and support it back your wrist with the other hand and block. If they have a blade, something like this, you don't want to fight anybody with a blade if you don't have to. If you can get out of there, get out of there. Never be there. Run, hide, fight. We say that all the time, but we're saying what happens if you don't have a choice and you have to defend yourself. I'd rather stop this blade with this piece of oak that's 1.25 inches in diameter like this. Let it cut that instead of letting it cut that, right? I mean, it's common sense. So from here, you can block down, you can block to the side, the way you might traditionally. You can strike forward like a punch. You can hook like that hooking punch we did before. Uppercut coming under. Maybe he's holding on to you. You bring it straight up, jabbing him right up under the chin, into the solar plexus, into the throat, into this groin, down here. Very fast, explosive, turning through your shoulders and hips to get more range, to get a faster, more powerful strike. If you needed to, if he's holding on to you, he's got you here, you can step in with it and accelerate the strike that way. We always have 3 things. We have full extension, we have a rotation of the shoulders and hips, and then we have stepping with the foot to increase the range, to hit him harder, to knock him back, to hit him with more force, to hit him faster. So the first way is straight hook, uppercut, holding it this way. This is the first way. Second way, sliding it up and then using it the same way you would the Kali stick or a short sword in other styles of martial arts, or police baton, using it this way. So we have angular strikes always coming off the shoulders, coming down, and then you can bring them up, coming up this way, coming up this way. And then horizontal strikes coming through, maybe into his body, into the hands, into the knees, into the temple for self-defense, and then vertically straight down on top. You also have 2 hands. This is number 3, third way to use it. Smashing through here, using it this way, coming over the top or lifting him up and swinging through your shoulders and hips and your arms. Swinging here, hit the guy behind you, push this guy off here, jam back here. And this way, the next way, like an Irish shillelagh, number 4, twisting your wrist and coming down over the top by bringing it back to your hand in Irish stick fighting style. You have this backstop that allows you to increase the speed And you're also rolling that wrist. So you're smashing, you're coming forward, and it's the same as before. You need extension, rotation through your shoulders and hips, and then when you step with it, it's gonna be a lot harder. And the last way that you would use it, you hold it in this position, you can jab, you can swing, you can come up over the top, you can step in and come down, similar to the other way that we use the Kali sticks. So here, coming through here, but pushing, this pushing motion and coming up. And of course, if you needed to, getting that other hand behind it and then pushing down. So if he were to hold on to you, you can pop this up under his jaw, your other hand comes on the top of it, and then by pushing down, that comes raking down the body into the tissue there, the nerves, and making him let go. You can swing it coming this way, smashing into the jaw and to the temple. You can swing and use the backside of it so that you have this. Lift it here, come down over the top, smash the guy in the groin, break his ribs, coming over the top. Think about multiple attackers. Lots of people coming at you all at once, and you have it in this position. So we're gonna review real quick. I'd like to do that. Selfie stick, the pocket Uwara. First link in the description below. 3 ways you use it. Fist load, jabbing down over the top, back fist, hammer strike, swinging this way. 3rd way, coming forward, coming up, coming through, jabbing, using it this side coming out of your thumb. So 3 basic ways. With the short Uwara pocket stick, I always say pocket stick, it's pocket stick. 2nd way, using the tanbo, Japanese Okinawan tanbo. This can be a block, pushing here, jabbing, hooking, uppercut, right? Coming down over top, hitting the guy behind you, striking that way, sliding your hand up. By the way, that's how you switch it. Slide it up like that. And then you have your angular strikes. This is number 5. So number 4, number 5, striking this way, all your basic angles, coming up, coming down, both sides, both angles, both directions, horizontal, vertical down. You can also do a vertical coming up. Maybe he's reaching and you smash that hand out of the way, or maybe up under the jaw and then down over the top of the head for self-defense. And then we have 2 hands smashing. You could also box his ears with it. Using this to connect your hands, you can also step and jab, striking with your elbows. And you're gonna hit a lot harder because you've closed the circuit by holding it together. And then we had number 7, using it the same way you would the Irish Shillelagh, stick fighting, coming over the top, twisting, that fast explosive strike. And then finally using it this way, straight down, using the backside here, similar to the 2nd way that we use the Kali stick, so number 8. So that's 8 simple ways you can use a short self-defense stick, whether you choose to carry a pocket stick or the tanbo, or both. And sometimes people ask me all the time, how do you carry this one? I would carry it in a backpack. You could also carry a magazine and then roll a magazine up tightly and turn it into, and you hold it like this, and then you turn it into a stick that you can defend yourself with. So you might be in an area where you can't bring a stick with you, but you can find sticks in your environment. It could be a long spoon in a restaurant or a spatula. It could be the thing that you wash the windows with at the gas station. It could even have that bar at the end. And those things are usually made of a really hard plastic you can defend yourself with. You could have this in your car. You might carry it in your car, and if anybody asks, it's a tire thumper, or whatever. It looks like, if you've ever seen, some cultures have noodle rollers. It looks like a noodle, what do you call it? Rolling pin. It looks like a noodle rolling pin, right? It's more thin than a traditional, like Western style pin. It's more like a Eastern style food rolling pin. You could roll out your noodles, your breads, whatever. It doesn't, you can tell people you have it because you have a project at the house, you have to fix something, right? You have a small closet in your apartment, and this is your rod to hang your clothes. I don't know, come up with something if someone were to ask you. But if you need to feel safe and you want to carry something with you, carry the knowledge of fighting with sticks. This you might not have with you. You might have a Sharpie pin. You might have a self-defense flashlight, a small tactical flashlight. You might have a roll of quarters. You might have a lighter in your hand. And it's the same thing. It's that fist load. So learn how to fight with the short sticks and then bring the short stick self-defense techniques with you wherever you go. Use the principles of self-defense. Situational awareness, number one. Number two, get in a better position. Put the stick between you and the threat. Number three, what can you remove or destroy? That comes from Tim Larkin's book, When Violence is the Answer. I always put that in the link in the description if you want to get that book. It's the best one that I've ever seen on practical self-defense. When Violence is the Answer by Tim Larkin. And the knowledge of self-defense sticks, techniques, learning how to fight with them, bring the principles of self-defense with you, and then you've got pretty much a solid foundation of self-defense when things are going crazy all around us. And let's pray for peace, but prepare for self-defense for yourself and your family. I'll see you guys in the next one.